Everyone's in formation. Everyone's bundled up. The track is hot. And there we go. It's away. It's time to go racing, folks. It is time to go. And Jesus with a massive jump from the rear of the grid, suddenly darting up into P3 here. That 4GT is absolutely bombing it. There we go. Mars is going to be jumping up and getting that early lead. You see absolute chaos up ahead. Zabri's dropping like a stone. Breezy down to P5. He's really... I'm not really sure what's going on there in that start. Everything's kind of kicked off. He is really lowering his position here. Can he take a little bit of a better exit there? Can he convert that into a move? Has the inside on Matt Clem. Very nicely done through the first sector. He just needs to hold it together now. We've got to cover off the inside potentially. Make sure that Matt Clem doesn't get that move into the hairpin. That was a very clean move, but can he keep it? Matt Clem's going to fire it down the inside, go a little bit deep, immediate switch back and counter from Jesus here, but Matt Clem gets the acceleration on the exit of the corner. He is going to keep that P6 despite the deep send. The acceleration of that Mercedes is very strong and really comes into play when you have moments like that. But that's not going to stop Jesus potentially mounting another attack. He's going to be right on the edge of the track. 2 wheels on the dirt. He's pushing. He's really pushing. And he's going to hang it around the outside of the corner. Takes that momentum really nicely. But Matt Clem is going to have the inside for this next corner. How's Jesus going to respond? He's going to be equally late on the brakes, but isn't got the space. He feels a little bit bumper cars, and he's got nowhere to go. He's out of checkpoint. And he's in P11, downward skiddy now. That is rough for him. And that is going to put him a little bit further behind, but Green has a much better turn 2 line usually. And you can see they're immediately closing that gap. In fact, almost going into the back of Mars there, has to yield slightly in order to prevent a collision. A little bit of two-wheeling on the dirt. These two are going at it. Green's going to go for a move in the inside. He's going to go for a move. Can he keep it? No, the XL from the Mercedes is going to deny that. But I tell you what, that was very clean from Green. Racecraft on full display, that is for sure. The Racecraft is very strong. These two cannot be stopped. These are fast, respectful drivers. Is Green going to go for something else? He's going to aim it down the inside. He is going to go for it. Looking very clean from the Aston Martin there. Can he make it hold? He's going to go to the inside here. That was a real smooth move, but it's going to materialize. Oh, looking real questionable there, at least from this perspective. But Mars is going to retake through the chicane. And looks like he's going to immediately tap the wall. And that is going to give Green the speed he needs. Green is in P1. Green has taken it on lap 10. As looking at the mini-map, it looks like Mars might already be about to go for a retake. He is going to go for it. Green is going to hop to the inside line, heading through turns 1 and 2. He is going to clutch onto it. Going to get a bit of a switch back. Is Mars? Is he going to look for it? He's so tight to the back of that Aston Martin. It's left, it's right, it's anywhere that he can park that SLS. He's going for it. He's looking for any opportunity to get that car into P1 once again. He's going to go deep to the inside, heading into the hairpin. He is going to have the apex, and he's going to have the XL to come out. But Green's going to have that speed. He's going to keep it neck and neck. Who's going to come out on top, heading into the tunnel? Mars is just going to have it, and Mars is going to retake P1 heading into the tunnel. So we have returned almost, but not yet, not just yet. Green's going to go through in the tunnel. Green's going to go through in the tunnel alongside, and they're going to be side by side all the way out. But Mars is going to be trying everything he can. Again through the chicane. Green is going to be sending it through. Green is going full aggression, and we're all here for it in round 5. And on that track front, Kindlemint, absolute legend of a track maker. So here we go. Green is once again on the defensive now. Mars has a much better exit coming out of the tunnel on that right-hander. Is there going to be a send from Mars? He is going to keep it parallel through the chicane. He's going to get the better exit. They both just about managed a checkpoint, but Green is going to have the inside heading into the final corner. Is he going to be able to keep it and stick it and keep that speed, more importantly, through the start-finish straight? He's going to park his car ahead, but there's not going to be much that he can do against the XL of that Mercedes. He is going to hold his line. He's going to commit, and he's going to get that slightly better turning from the Aston Martin that's really helping him out in this section. Well, here we go, folks. This could be a move. Nope, not quite. These two are giving it everything. Nobody is yielding. Nobody is giving an inch. Checkpoints to the max. Wing mirrors decide misses. And everything is on the line. This could be what decides the fate of a championship at any rate. And you can see here, this is where Mars can make his move. Coming out the hairpin, use that early acceleration, lean into the strengths of that AMG versus the Aston, and he's going to be pushing. He's going to be still side by side against Green in the tunnel. Green's going to use that superior cornering ability and swing it right back round as we head out of the tunnel into the open once again. What a battle! What a battle between these two! Two legends of the game, but Green loses a little bit of traction on the right-hander. Could this be it? Could this be it? Could this be Mars's Hail Mary? And again, side by side through. They just managed the checkpoint. Barely on the edges of leaving space, but still keeping it very respectful otherwise. But you can see Green is... Oh, no! No! Green, he got squeezed out of there. No room left for the Aston Martin driver. That is going to be tough. Now, is he going to yield the position, or is it going to be RC? I think he is going to yield there. We saw him slow down a bit. That is some good sportsmanship shown between these two. Goes to show the level of camaraderie between these drivers. Something like that happens, they yield, they let the other driver come back, and then they continue as per. That is respect. That is true respect right there. But regardless, Mars is going to keep that P1 again, because he, even for all of the retakes allowed, he is going to assert that position. But Green is having none of it. The fight is still very much on. Heading through the corner. There you go. Green is going to absolutely send it. Just about make the checkpoint. How is he making these checkpoints? It's so aggressive. How is he making these CBs? And yeah, he gets the move. Go, I'm straining my voice so much with this. Oh, Mars clips the inside of turn 2. This could be the opportunity for Breezy. He's going for it. This is opportunity. Breezy's taking it in full force. Green is going to be in P1. Breezy is now in P2. It's an Aston 1-2, and I think the first time that we've seen in these high tiers Mercedes be dethroned in terms of manufacturer. Just trying to maximize that track at all costs, but they're definitely getting closer now, especially Breezy. And oh, Green's hit the wall. There's an accident on the last corner. Green hit the inside line, and that is going to be prime opportunity for not only Breezy to take P1, but Mars to capitalize, as Breezy made contact with Green on the way up. But here we go. This is it. Mars looking a little bit out of position there. Had a bit of a rough first sector. Could this be a move from Green? He's 4 wheels on the dirt. He's ambitious. He's going for it. He's going to be side by side with Mars heading into the hairpin. And he's going to have the apex. Is he going to have the move though? He just needs to get in front of that Merc in XL. He's not quite going to have it though. And he's not going to get the move. Mars is going to again accelerate, use that Mercedes strength to really push up ahead into P2 ahead of the tunnel. And that is such bad news for Green, because the tunnel is where that Aston shines. He has got a bit of a run on him through though. Once again, almost no space. Kind of has to force his space a bit there. Yeah, he has to force his space a little bit. These two very aggressive with it. Breezy is getting away.
Mars, we're gonna have to work together, mate. Sorry.
It's insane how hard he's pushing and how he's not missing these checkpoints. But within all of this, and with these two fighting, Green said it best himself. They need to work together. If he hasn't got the run on Mars, and these two continue to fight, then Breezy's just going to get away. And of course, both of these two want to get the win just as much as the other. So in a way, if they work together, this could be to mutual benefit. It's just a case of who is going to be the one to yield when the time comes. Anyway, here we are then. So Breezy has probably about a second on these two. And we'll split by a couple tenths. Interestingly, Jesus up in P8, Temir down in P10 now. Not sure if that was a difference from before, but the mid-pack had a little bit of movement since we checked on them earlier. Yeah, Breezy is really doing well here. I wonder how much time it will take. They are seemingly starting to reel him back in. I wonder whether that's my mind playing tricks on me or whether they're genuinely starting to reel him back in. They're no longer fighting for each other's space. And the pressure is definitely on for Breezy, because any microcosm of a mistake and Breezy's out the game. To be putting in that aggressive work, but no!
Man.
We jump into Mars right as he makes a mistake coming out of the tunnel, and that is going to be Green hopping into P2. Now there is going to be a bit of dirty air coming off that Aston Martin up ahead, so he can't take the turns as aggressively as he would like to. But inversely, he can use the slipstream. Notice how he's trying to keep out of the line of Breezy here, and washing wide, and washing really wide, and he just about makes the checkpoint. No, he just about makes the checkpoint. Can he retain the move to Mars as well? No, he's going to lose the both opportunities. Not only does he lose it from dirty air to P1, but he loses P2 to Mars from the mistake coming out the tunnel. That is it. That is it. This could be... Oh, you see him making another mistake on the final corner. It's all come crumbling down. It's all crumbled for Green. It just got too much. There could be a very small chance for Green to make it up, but that is looking very slim. You see how aggressive he goes in turn 2, just trying to carry as much as possible, pushing those checkpoints to beyond the limit. Mars missed!
Oh my god!
Mars has missed! I can't believe it!
Oh.
What has happened? We need to know! Mars is down in P3, from a checkpoint miss. He just overdid it. He did not need to go this hard. He went way too aggressive. First, we have an Aston Martin 1-2. And secondly,
how is that for a drive? How is that for a drive? Let's go!
A second win
Oh
for
my
Breezy.
god! Let's go!
You hear the elation in his voice.
Oh.
A second win for GRT Breezy.
And fastest lap. Vamos!